Obo, hey, yeah, tell me. You two have something do you about the road?
By China.
Oh, he don't understand English. He said that, I beg you. Yes. If you talk, I talk for you. Tell me, what happened?
Moakra 9 years. Oko school inti. Your friend will fake catch him say I should go hospital. Inti membra on. Mkoya na me banefim wa inya me there.
Oh, Your Honor, I have a children
No, I am
who are 9 years.
I'm okay.
Children's.
They call him
I am okay. I understand Chi.
Oh, okay. So, your children stand there, he said that I have tired the way, so let me die. Oh.
That's your baby.
What happened?
No, Jina, a quine no efa or Chinese school as a co school.
Oh, he's Your Honor, so the time that your children died, have the government come to do the road?
That's your baby.
So, if I stand here and I say that if somebody who is not popular or somebody who is not parliament or somebody who is not somebody in the government don't die, the government don't want to do the thing, are you agree with me or you are not agree with me?
No, Nyajun.
How? Explain. You say that you and me have not do the same mind. So tell me why you and me have not do the same mind. Because when your child die, the government come to build school and build road and build this thing for you and take you to go and sit there.
No.
Sure, I feel I know. I rest my case.
Madam, I am very sorry for your loss. How long has it been since you lost your son?
My daughter.
Your daughter, how long?
Last year.
That is very sad, and nobody is supposed to lose a child like that. But let me ask, the car that knocked your daughter down to her untimely death, what car was it?
It was a 207, I don't know. I was at home, so
Objection, and this woman is being selective English.
No, allow her.
When I'm talking to you, I speak to you. Now, next time I talk to you, I speak English.
Allow her. Please feel free, whatever your language you're comfortable to speak.
Let me ask this too. Where the accident happened, is it close to this same spot?
that time.
What has your activism been when it comes to communal labor?
Me kopa me join it. Me boa momo communal labor.
Good. So then you are in the best position to tell me since you've been going every day.
Yeah.
The town in general, how have they been performing when it comes to communal labor?
Oh, very good. They have been very good. Omoye communal labor. They be anytime be a communal labor be omoba. By not omo no so few neighbor market to many neighbor by any place.
And according to checks we conducted from your assemblyman, the assembly member for your area, he said for communal labor, one of the things he had told you people to get ready to solve yourselves since the government had been slow in coming forth, even though they had told them they have plans for renovation, was that specific gutter. That's the sand, where the sand was heaped, the gutter after that. And how come, even through communal labor, to help that?
Sa gutter na da ehonum na huge inti me. Ena anyan so ho. Inti se ba se communal labor bia alongside the road, kwan ho na ye. Gutter no so. Inti me.
Anyan de hin de ahoro gutter nim na na.
There be.
They
all point aka ase enso ahoro binti akonti aka keto bi kakra bi no.
But anyan nti muntumi try say mobetumi aye gata no. My Lord, it is sad when we live in this country and we believe every single thing must be done by the state, even when some things are due to our own negligence. My Lord, as I said, the state has many children. And so it takes a lot of time to be able to put one structure down. And so if one structure is put down, it behoves on all of us citizens to maintain that structure, especially when the government...
That is if that structure was even put down well. If we put up roads that start deteriorating after 6 months, and we tell the people in the community that take care of it because we have given you a road, then it is a problematic situation.
Great.
Very problematic.
Very, my Lord. I agree.
So it's not a matter of putting it there. What kind are we putting there?
Oh, my Lord. What you said, your conditional sentence is valid. It's 100% valid. But this is not such an instance when the road started deteriorating after 6 months. My Lord, this road has been there since 1989. And it has been working well until these citizens started to gradually get onto the road and pour their wastewater onto the road, and have made because I have stated initially in my introduction.
So the wastewater is what is causing,
my Lord, over time.
The wastewater?
Yes, water poured onto the road over time, my Lord. It is bound to happen. And so when it happens and the state hasn't been able to move to it yet, it behoves on all of us to maintain with our duty of care enshrined in the Constitution, my Lord. I have no further questions for the witness.
All right, so now, any more, please?
No, I'm done.
Good. Thank you. You're excused. So now, it is, what duty of care does the government have, and what duty of care does the people in the community have? What responsibility do they have, and what responsibility does the government have?
Lord, very first of all, it is the government's duty.
Now, in your submissions, you were very clear that, number one, you asked the people in the community what they do, how they contribute to what.
Yes.
Be clear with that. Say it again.
What they do for the state. It is not
as you have said. So let me answer that. Young man, get up. What do you do? What do you do?
I'm a trader, sir.
What do you trade in?
I trade in gadgets.
What gadgets?
Laptops, phones.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
So he pays taxes?
Yes, my Lord, he does.
So does he contribute to the government?
Of course he does.
She is a teacher. They deduct income tax.
Oh, yes, we do.
Who else? So, madam, what do you do? She sells cloth. When they import, they pay taxes.
Sure they do.
When they sell, they pay taxes.
Sure.
So do they not contribute?
Of course they do, my Lord.
To the state?
They do. I haven't said they don't.
So when they need roads done, should we not do them and do them well?
My Lord, and that is to say that you are implying the roads were not done well.
Because a road was done in 1989 and is deteriorating, we should even wait for it to deteriorate before we come to check and fix it?
Of course not, my
What
Lord.
is the responsibility of the government to make sure that that behavior of pouring wastewater on the road is kept?
My Lord, it will amaze you to know the number of times the assembly has been on this, to the extent that they have even decided that through communal labor they were going to try and fill that space.
So, for example, there are armed robbers in the community. Then we say this is the responsibility. The community should contribute, and then to make sure that or they arrest or how.
My Lord, what you just said speaks directly to the community watchdog situation put up by members of the same community.
And then what is the role of the government?
My Lord, the government is doing its best to use its minimal resources. So it behoves on all of us to help the government in every way we can.
Yes, that will be done. But because we are all human beings, and human beings everywhere in the world are human beings, the right laws and the right framework to ensure enforcement has to be there. If I pass a sentence right now, I expect that the right quarters enforce that judgment I pass.
Of course, my lord, of course.
In that same vein, when the government decides to do a certain job, we expect that the right officers get up and make sure that those things are done for the benefit of the people. If the roads are being built, they have to be built well. If people are destroying what has been built to affect the entire community so that we lose human life, it is the duty of the government to make sure that that is averted.
Of course.
We don't put the blame at the doorsteps of the people in the community and say because government has too many children to take care of. That is wrong.
Yeah.
Who has been punished if that is wrong? If pouring water on the road is wrong, as you claim, who has punished anybody there? The government has known this. You called, yes, 1981. You know all of this. You've spoken to the assembly. You've spoken. Yes. What has been done to make sure, to prevent them? People are stealing. So we say, okay, let them steal. And when we come, we say that stealing has happened since.
Of course not, my lord. My lord, such matters, some of them, we delegated to the assembly level to handle that, my lord.
You are representing the government.
Oh, yes, my lord.
So now you can't shift it to the assembly. You are representing the government and you must take full responsibility.
I do.
All right.
May I take my seat, my lord?
No. We can do things to help ourselves. If they are not working, we have to help and build our country ourselves. If we're going to solely rely on the government to take care of our communities and our children, we might not have that happening. It is high time we took the responsibilities ourselves, took them up, and made sure that our homes are protected, our communities are built for our own sakes and the sake of our children. But we need that road done.
Yes, my lord. We are still on.
And we need some compensation for the people of the community.
My lord, isn't that a bit too much to ask of the state, which is in the process of fixing all these roads, especially this main highway, my lord? It behoves on us to carry proper education now for the members of the community about these effects of especially road spillage onto the main highway on other roads created by the government, my lord. We will do that, but to ask for compensation is a bit too much on the state, the republic, I must confess, my lord.
Okay, so I would award a judgment of I will award the judgment of 5 million Ghana cedis for the reconstruction of the road. That is my judgment. This court is adjourned.
All right. Lordship, Judge Louise Lamise.
Oh my God, you call yourself a smart lawyer. Is it the road that kills people or the drivers? You just couldn't even defend this.
This is why you won't succeed in this.
Please.